Hallo, ich heiße Jana und das ist Primelang. Hi, my name is Jana and this is Primelang. Ich bin Englischlehrerin, ich bin Französischlehrerin, aber ich bin keine Deutschlehrerin. Ich lerne Deutsch. I'm an English teacher, I'm a French teacher, but I'm not a German teacher. I'm a German learner, I should say. I'm learning it with a teacher. I take lessons every week. But I've decided to make these little videos so that I could share with you what I know and, well, maybe to test my own knowledge and to review what I know. And also I think I could share with you the difficulties that I've had while working on this or that grammar or vocabulary point. It may be, you know, that you could help me overcome these difficulties. Maybe you have some advice for me, and that would be really cool if you could share with me some secrets, you know, if you're learning German too. So today, yes, and I will be only covering some basic stuff, you know, for beginners, because this is something I think I know very well. But then hopefully with your moral support and, you know, with experience of making these videos, I'll move on to something more advanced later on. Well, today we're going to cover something very important with which you would start any lesson with any teacher, really. It's called Begrüßungen und Verabschiedungen, greetings and ways of saying goodbye. And also we will talk about how to introduce ourselves, and we'll just do a tiny bit of practice. Well, let's start with greetings, Begrüßungen. It's very similar to English. It's so I don't think there will be any problem with that. And yet, let's take a look. What you see on the screen is just my notes, so that it would be a little bit easier maybe for you to process all the information. You know, that you wouldn't have to only listen to me, but you could just also look at the stuff on the screen. So in the morning, of course, predictably, you can say Guten Morgen or just Morgen, you know, and the answer would be the same, of course. In the afternoon, and actually in the morning too, you could say Guten Tag or just Tag. Yes, in the brackets here, you see the word Kurzform. And here about Guten Tag, I wrote, man kann den ganzen Tag auch am Nachmittag benutzen. So you can use this expression, Guten Tag, and Tag not only, like I just said, not only in the afternoon, but also in the morning, but not in the evening. So it's really very much like saying good day to you or something like this. So it's not necessarily good afternoon, you know. So, and in the evening you will say Guten Abend or just Abend. That's Kurzform. Well, also andere Varianten, some other variants, some other ways of greeting people would be to just say Hallo. This is the easiest one, because if you happen to forget Morgen or Guten Morgen, or you're nervous about pronouncing it right or whatever, you say Hallo and you get the answer Hallo and you're good. And, you know, to some people, to me, well, anyway, when I was starting to learn German, Hallo sounded like something very informal and you can't say it to your colleagues or something. Well, in fact, it isn't true. You can say it to anyone you want. You know, then, you know, the first one here, I skipped it by accident, sorry, is Grüß Gott. Grüß Gott is something you will hear in southern part of Germany and Österreich, Austria. It's something like God bless or something like this. And you answer Grüß Gott. Then, yeah, I mentioned Hallo. And then there are these little informal words, hi and hey. These words have probably infiltrated from the English language anyway. They are probably used in all the languages now. So this is really all, I think, about greeting people. Nothing very hard here, I hope. Then let's talk about how we introduce ourselves. Ich vorstelle mich. I want to introduce myself. In English, it's much easier. We are more economical. Here, you ask, what's your name? And the answer would be, oh, my name is this, my name is that. And or there could be some details. What's your first name? What's your last name? That's it. In German, it's there are a little bit more options, you know. One thing I need to mention here is that in German, I will talk more about this in my next video, when I make the next video about German, about personal pronouns. In English, we only have one pronoun, you know, and you can use it when you know a person, when you meet the person for the first time, when you're talking to a group of people. But in German, you will need to use different pronouns. For example, here, the first thing that we see here, by the way, the word Frage is question and Antwort is answer. So Frage, wie heißt du? What's your name? So you say wie heißt du to someone, to a child maybe, you know, or if you're just like, for instance, you are a student at a college and you're all young, you're about the same age and you want to be informal, and you know, you don't really need to worry about you know, manners, I mean, when you're speaking, and so you could just say du, you know, to a person that you really want to know and you know, with whom you can just be relaxed. And, well, the answer is, I can say, if somebody would ask me that, if somebody had asked me that, I would say, ich heiße Jana. My name is Jana. And if you are asking the same question to someone you don't know, with whom you would like to maintain some distance, or you are hesitant a little bit, or it's your new colleague and you still don't know this person and you're a little bit, you know, like you just want to be polite and everything, you would say, wie heißen Sie? So here, you know, the verb is changing and the pronoun too. And please pay attention, Sie, this is not an accident. S must be capitalized. You know, it's capital. Well, again, I'm sorry, I won't digress here. I'm going to talk about the pronouns in my other video, where I'll explain more about this pronoun especially. So, and the answer will be the same. I could have, if somebody asked me that, I would answer ich heiße Jana, or like I've written here, ich heiße Jana Leschenko. Okay, so that's it really. The next way of asking about someone's name is, wie ist dein oder ihr Vorname? Dein and ihr is like your, but again in English there is one word. What's your Vorname, first name? And in German there are two words, dein und ihr, and the idea behind them is the same as behind du und sie. Dein, you can ask somebody who is younger, you know, or with whom you just you are on friendly terms or want to be on friendly terms, you know. And ihr is with someone whom you don't know. And by the way, the word Vorname and the next one would be Familienname. That's something you will hear when you fill out some application. These are first words that you will see, first questions that you'll have to answer. So, wie ist dein oder ihr Vorname? My answer ist, mein Vorname ist Jana. And the same goes, wie ist dein oder ihr Familienname? What's your last name? Mein Familienname is Leschenko. And I want to mention it here, and I'll often be mentioning it because this was really hard for me to get used to. You see all of the nouns here. For example, mein Vorname. Vorname is capitalized. Familienname is capitalized. And anyway, really, any noun, all of the nouns in the German language, no matter where they are in the sentence, they must be capitalized. It's a very, very strict rule that we have to follow. And to be honest, sometimes when I write something, I still occasionally forget to put in capital. And my teacher tells me, "Where is your capital? Come on." Anyway, so please don't make the same mistake that I make. So, yeah, mein Familienname is Leschenko. And the same goes, people just ask me, wie ist dein Name oder wie ist Ihr Name? What's your name? This is probably the most comfortable sounding thing in English, because it's a complete replica of the English question, what's your name? Only remember about that pronoun, you know. If you feel, if you don't know the person, I really recommend that you stick to Ihr. Wie ist Ihr Name? Oder wie heißen Sie? And I say, mein Name ist Jana, okay? Then let's imagine a situation. For example, somebody's approaching me, and this person maybe has seen my face before, but but can't remember my name. But he or she wants to ask me something or introduce themselves or whatever, you know. So this person is approaching me, and so they need to ask my name. Or at least maybe they have some idea of what my name might be, and so they say, "Sind Sie Anna?" Or if it's some person my age, or somebody who has been in the group, or maybe a child, you know, somebody who wants to be on more friendly terms, they will ask, "Bist du Anna?" And if I'm not Anna, I will say, "Nein, ich bin Jana." Oder if I am Anna, I will say, "Ja, ich bin Anna." Okay? So yeah, this is it really about introducing yourself. So you can use any of these expressions, whichever suits you, but my best advice would be to learn them all, because you will encounter them all the time. Our next thing would be Verabschiedungen. Verabschiedungen is ways of saying goodbye. Probably one of the most common things that many of you have heard, even though you don't know the language, is Auf Wiedersehen. See you later, or something like this, you know. And the answer is also Auf Wiedersehen. In southern parts of Germany, you will say, or you will hear, Auf Wiederschauen. And the answer would also be Auf Wiederschauen. When you are talking on the phone with a person, you will say Auf Wiederhören. And here I wrote in brackets, nur am Telefon, only on the phone. That's because you don't see the person. Auf Wiedersehen. Sehen, this is to see somebody, and hören is to hear. So when you're talking on the phone, you only hear this person. And that doesn't include the phone only. It can also include Skype or any other app that you might be using for making calls. As long as there's no video, you can only hear the person. But if you are on Skype and you are using the webcam, you can see the person, then of course you can say again Auf Wiedersehen. Okay? Then the easiest way is to say Tschüss, and the answer of course also is Tschüss. It's like bye. And just a couple more. If you know, well, then there is Bis dann. Bis dann is just, you know, until later. See you later. Oh, yeah, okay. So, and it's something that you will often hear. And if you know that you will see the person, for example, on Monday, you will say see you on Monday. You could say bis Montag oder bis nächste Woche. See you next week, or it can be any day. Bis Sonntag. See you on Sunday. Okay? So, when a person is going to bed, or if you're going to bed, or if you are saying goodbye to a person at night, or, you know, when it's late and dark, you say Gute Nacht. And the Kurzform, short form, is Nacht. And, you know, I'm sure you've guessed the meaning. It's just good night. Yeah, and so. Well, yeah, this is all about our ways of saying goodbye. I've made tiny little Gespräche, tiny little conversations that people might have at the start of their, at the start of their learning German. Well, let me read them to you. Hallo, wie heißt du? Ich heiße Anna. Und wer bist du? Ich bin Katja. Hi, what's your name? My name is Anna. And wer bist du? And who are you? I am Katja. Okay? Number 2. Guten Tag. Mein Name ist Robert Hollmann. Guten Tag, Herr Hollmann. Mein Name ist Thomas Binder. Okay, let's see. Good day. Hello, my name is Robert Holman. I don't know. It's really hard to switch sometimes from one language to the other. Hello. Herr is like Mr. And Frau would be Miss. Yeah, I should have included an example with the Frau in it, but just I hope you can recognize the word. So let's see. Guten Tag. Hello, Mr. Holman. My name is Thomas Binder. And the last one is Auf Wiederhören, Anton. Auf Wiederhören, Peter. Bis Donnerstag. Tschüss. So, by the way, Auf Wiederhören, you could probably translate it as talk to you soon. You know, this is how we often finish our phone calls. So, let's see. Talk to you soon, Anton. Yeah, talk to you soon, Peter. See you on Thursday. Donnerstag is Thursday. Bye. Well, yes, I guess this is it for today. I hope that this video has been helpful and it's helped you to learn some new vocabulary. If you've noticed any mistakes or anything that you recommend that I improve, please do let me know. And I'd love to hear from you, and I will definitely work on my German and on my presentation of German material to you. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel, give us all the thumbs up, and see you next time. Bis nächstes Mal. Tschüss.